There was a time when I didn't know what strength was. My life wasn't living, it was surviving. I was in E rank, the weakest. A name people used like an insult. Every dungeon reminded me that I was nothing. Every monster proved how easily the world could erase me. They laughed. They said I didn't belong. They said I should quit. But here's what they never understood. Survival is strength. When everything is taken from you and you still move forward, you've already begun to rise. That dungeon, the first time I faced death, I thought it was over. I thought I would disappear like I never mattered. But death didn't take me. It tested me. The system didn't give me power. It gave me permission to suffer for it. And that's when I learned the truth. Nothing is given. Everything is earned. Paid for in pain, in blood, in sacrifice. The weak look at the mountain and tremble. They turn back. The strong look at the same mountain and climb. They fall, they break, they bleed, and they rise again. Not because they're unbreakable, but because they refuse to stay broken. There were no shortcuts, no mercy. Every victory cost me something. Every battle took a piece of my soul. There were moments standing on the edge of death when I asked myself, is this worth it? Then I remembered, the weak have no choice. They are chained by fear. But the strong, we choose. Every day we choose to break those chains, to step into the darkness, to face danger head on. I lost comrades. I carried their deaths on my back, and every loss fed the fire inside me. They thought the weight would crush me. They didn't understand the depth of my resolve. I wasn't fighting just for myself anymore. I was fighting for those who couldn't, for those who believed, for those who needed me to start. True strength isn't measured by power. It's measured by how much you're willing to endure. And when you're willing to endure everything, you become unstoppable. There were nights when the pain was unbearable, when the darkness tried to consume me. But I discovered something. The darkness wasn't my enemy. It was my ally. The shadows didn't weaken me. They obeyed me. Fear became fuel. Pain became power. Doubt became the forge. I walked a path no one else could survive. I faced kings. I faced gods. I stood against armies meant to erase me. And I learned this. Strength isn't defeating your enemies. It's rising above the fear of defeat. People ask me, how did you become so strong? The answer is simple. I never stopped. Every time I fell, I got back up. Every time they said you can't, I proved them wrong. When the world tried to bury me in darkness, I became the shadow. This power wasn't a gift. It was carved into me through suffering, through sacrifice, through endless nights of pain. Now they call me a king, but listen carefully. You don't need to be born a king. You don't need power handed to you. All you need is the will to keep going when everything screams stop. Because greatness isn't born, it's forged, in hardship, in pain, in the moments when the world is against you. That's when you decide who you are. That's when you rise. I am Sung Jin-Woo, the Shadow Monarch. I wasn't born strong. I became strong. And so can you. Rise from your fear. Rise from your doubt. Rise from the shadows. Because this world belongs to those who refuse to stay down. Arise, black heart fire.